I've always felt that playing Hannah just doesn't give you that heavy, satisfying impact like Max does. But honestly, her damage isn't actually that low. One full combo can still take out about a full bar of the enemy's health. We haven't even seen Hannah's best knife skills yet. She is constantly utilizing her AB dynamic. Wow, look at that damage. It's really not too shabby. I mean, compared to Max, it's definitely a bit lacking, but it's not super low either. He still chooses to pass on the health pickups. Looks like this submachine gun is only being used to clear out the regular grunts. 2 coffee items, 1 got eaten. A single mag knocks the enemy down, takes down the little monkey grunt. Look at that! Using the invincibility frames of the AB to finish it off with one last combo. That was incredibly fast. How is he going to handle the boss, Slice, here? 4 sets of standard combos. Man, watching these pros play is just something else. They never pause, you know? Because they know the skills inside out and have the enemy spawns perfectly memorized, it's just so smooth and fluid. And that's exactly why we love watching these masters play. When regular players like us play, we don't have the spawns memorized that well. We don't know the most optimal time to use which skill. So the gameplay ends up looking really sluggish, and the combos don't connect smoothly. The opponent dropped a dagger, but he still didn't use it. Using AB to dodge bullets, his reaction time is insane. Hannah's dash attack might honestly be the weakest in the game, maybe even worse than Jack's. At least Jack's dash attack can dodge bullets, or dodge that Morningstar attack we just saw. Hannah's dash attack just has terrible priority, the range is pretty short, and the damage isn't high either. It's still better to use the dash jump method to build up speed. Close the distance, and then look for an opening to get in close with standard attacks. That's what I think is the proper way to play Hannah. Just now, when several fat grunts appeared at the same time, using the invincibility frames of the AB, now that's the mark of a true pro. That's what perfect spawn memorization looks like. We're about to start the stage 6 boss fight. I don't think he can pull off a quick boss melt here. Because with Hannah's damage output, it probably won't be enough. Let's wait and see, though. You never know, she does have at least a 40% crit rate. I've seen way too many top-tier pros do quick boss melts with Max. I don't know if they can pull it off with Hannah. I'm thinking probably not. Oh, wait, no. He's already started setting up the boss melt on Slice. Holy crap, this guy is an absolute genius. Wow, I can't believe he actually dares to try this with Hannah. He's out of AB, but he keeps landing the standard combos. Man, I am impressed. Incredible. Turns out you can actually achieve a boss melt with Hannah too. That is awesome. Alright, stage 7 has begun. It feels like when Hannah faces a larger crowd of enemies, her crowd control definitely drops. Her ability to lock down the screen is clearly inferior to Max's. Why does everyone get that impression? It's simply because her damage is lower. With the exact same combo, Max might have already killed the enemy, whereas Hannah hasn't finished them off yet. That's the difference. In side-scrolling beat-em-ups, the faster you kill the enemies, the less pressure you face. And when you're under less pressure, your performance stays much more stable. It really comes down to a simple truth like that. Standard attack, Rab. Wow, his spawn memorization is just too perfect. Alright, up the elevator. I've talked about Cadillacs and dinosaurs with you guys for so many episodes, but I still can't help saying it again. This entire elevator section has what I consider the absolute best BGM in the game. Every time I hear it here, I get goosebumps all over. This is also why I think Cadillacs and dinosaurs can be called the king of the big 4 arcade games. First of all, the impact of the hits goes without saying. On top of that, its BGM is just phenomenal. Back when I was actually pretty good at this game, I could reach stage 7 on a single coin, and every time I got to this part, I'd get so excited. This specific track easily blows others out of the water. Whether you're talking about Captain Commando, Warriors of Fate, or even Knights of the Round, none of them have music this good. I wonder if you all agree with me on this point. If you do, please drop a like. Thank you all for the support.